Hi, are you looking to find out what kind of trouble you could be in if you violate the governor's shelter-in-place rule? My name's Keheley Frye of Frye Law Group. I've taken a look at the governor's shelter-in-place order. It is in place now until April the 30th of 2020, and it is punishable by 12 months in jail and a $1,000 fine as a misdemeanor for violating. We found out today that a Haralson County woman is actually confined based on the fact that she'd been exposed to the virus and was out in the public and was exhibiting symptoms. So she's being contained through the quarantine period pursuant to that shelter-in-place order. Also found out that a young soldier in South Georgia was out after hours and got a DUI, and he's been placed in custody and received charges as a result of that. So, how can you be out? What can you do? Well, there's 4 exceptions to the shelter-in-place order. One is if you're going to do essential services, take care of a relative, if you're getting products to keep your house clean or get food, you're allowed to do that. We have had some anecdotal reports of police officers asking to see people's grocery store items if they are saying they've gone to the grocery store. Another one is engaging in performance of minimum basic operations. If you have to go into your business to write the payroll or do certain things to keep minimum operations open, that is allowed. If you are that person going back and forth, it would be helpful if you had a letter from your employer about what kind of operations that you were doing so you could present that to a police officer. Also, there is an exception for critical infrastructure, so construction, grocery, banks, law offices, anybody in the healthcare field, they can be open as well. But the governor also wants a minimum amount of people there just to continue with the basic or the operations for the essential services. And they also want you to still observe the 6 feet social distancing. I think that's really helpful, is to maintain that social distancing. The other exceptions is you can be out to exercise. And there's been some issues with that as well, that people wanted, that the parks and beaches are very crowded. The governor is using deputy sheriffs, also Georgia State Patrol, and the Department of Natural Resources to break up those situations. The 4th exception is necessary travel to conduct the essential services, the minimum basic operations, or the critical infrastructure. So obviously if you're traveling to get to your job, that is an essential service, or to do those basic operations, you would not be in violation of that rule. But I think the important thing here is it is hard staying at home, and it is definitely difficult on families, but it looks like we're going to have to do it for a little bit longer. One thing that you can always rest assured is here at Frye Law Group, if somebody does get arrested or get a ticket for violating the shelter-in-place order, we'd like to talk to you about that and see if we can help you. If one of your loved ones gets arrested pursuant to this, definitely call us right away. We are still all working. We're working remotely. So again, thank you.